Hey, it's Jessie, and this is Peach Manifesto's Valentine's Nail Art Series, Vintage Floral. Starting off with Lacey Gray by Akzentz. I do all four nails in this color. I really wanted to go with something pale and neutral because I will be putting more brightly colored stickers on top, and I really wanted them to pop. And after I get all those painted, I go in with my gel play black, and I just kind of dab it all the way around the perimeter, and then I fade it out a little bit before I go in with alcohol. And my idea behind this was I wanted it not really necessarily to be marble, though it did kind of look a little bit more marble when I was done. I wanted to look a little bit more weathered and distressed. Just to give it a little bit more of a vintage feel, but I feel like the marbled look that it does end up having a little bit does kind of lend to that as well. And yeah, I just go in with a little bit of alcohol and kind of dab it and push and pull, leaving some things dark and then fading other things. And I really like the way it looked, and I also kept the center as clear as possible because that's where I was planning on putting the majority of the stickers. And so this is what all four turned out like. Fairly clear in the centers and more stuff on the sides. And these are the stickers that I used. I had them all cut up to fit my binder, but I kind of wanted to show what they looked like all together brand new. So I start off with a little cherub, which I thought was very Valentine's. And then I go in with these little floral bunches. And if you did do this on an actual nail, you can just like melt off the edges with acetone. I didn't, just because it's a fake nail obviously, and I just went over with a thin layer of gel and then filed off the excess. And I picked this lady because I thought she looked really beautiful. I liked the flower in her hair and that she was holding a bouquet. I thought that was kind of Valentine's-y, I guess. And yeah, I think she looks really nice on the nail there. And this nail, I really just wanted to jam as much flowers in as possible. And I probably didn't need to do the marble effect or the weathered look on this nail as much, thinking about how much flowers I put on it. You don't really see it that much, but I suppose it does probably give it a little bit of dimension in the background because there are little kind of clear spots between the flowers. So I don't know if I would do it again, but maybe. Since you're doing all the other nails anyway, you might as well. And same with this one, I do have a little bit of overhang with some of the stickers, which, like I said, you could just melt off with acetone. And I like the combination of all the different flowers on here. I really think that it's really beautiful, and I think I would have to try a full floral nail. And I do like using stickers, just it's quick and easy. I do enjoy hand painting, and I am trying to do more often, but in real life, you probably would use stickers if somebody wanted like a ton of floral or something like that. I would anyway, or stamps. And I'm just trying to create a little frame around my lady here, and I thought I would map it out a little bit, and I kind of went a little bit angular on that one side, but I do fix it up. It takes me a little bit to figure this out, but I end up going over it a few times and then cleaning it up, and I did have to redo the bottom bit off camera. It was easier to have it a little bit closer to me to figure out that little round edge. Sometimes doing things on camera, you have to do it a little bit further away from you, which just to get the shot obviously, but sometimes I had to do a couple things off camera just because, so I could actually make it look good, I guess. And yeah, and this is me just cleaning it up a little bit, and the whole bottom part I end up wiping out just because I really didn't like the way it was looking, and I wanted to redo it. And as you can see, it was pretty easy to clean up. And then this is what it looked like after I cleaned up, and then I just went in with a dotting tool to kind of make a little design on the frame. And I really like the way it turned out. I think it's really cute. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, but I also wanted to give it a little something than just the oval. And then I go in with this, it's technically a gold chrome. It was one of those really cheap ones from China. It did not chrome very nicely at all, but it goes really nice over the sticky layer on black. It is very shiny and very gold, and I did clean up the excess of that off camera. And this one, I had an idea going in of what I wanted this to look like, and it didn't quite go the way I wanted, and I ended up kind of changing everything once I did the bottom part, but you'll see it was definitely a work in progress, this one. I wanted the two nails to kind of have the really shiny gold accents. I thought it would really lended it to that vintage feel of the nails, and gave it that little ornamentation, I guess. And once I started playing with this bottom part, I really liked the way it looked. So I used that and mirrored it on the top as well. And it turned out pretty good. Sometimes just playing around with stuff, you kind of can come up with neat ideas. I don't really try these before I film. I just kind of wing it. I usually have a pretty rough idea of what I'm going to do, and sometimes it turns out good and sometimes it doesn't. And this one, it turned out really good. I'm super impressed with it, and I just added little extra dots just for more extraness, I guess. And again, I go in with the gold chrome powder after I cure this. And big tip on this one is make sure you take the dispersion layer off your clear after you get your stickers capped in clear. Wipe your dispersion layer, then go in with the black gel plate, because I made the mistake, and I had to it took a while to fix it anyway. But yeah, then I just went over the gold with some clear gel just to protect it, and I wanted to give it a little bit more height as well. And this is how they turned out. I think they look very vintage, very floral, and I really hope you enjoyed watching. I know this was just stickers, but it was a lot of fun to do. Thanks so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.